What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. Till I
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll throw with Penix. That's complete to Mooney. And they get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line. Now
Penix. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. They find some open field here. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Falcons.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They'll go play action here with Penix. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football. And they'll have a better chance to win again this week.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw, Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
What's the score? Falcons 7, Dolphins nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Go ahead.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. His throw is going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
42-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners, a former defensive back, I'm like almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the 1st down.
Someone sharp. This game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are able to stretch out their lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And the swims right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Dolphins 3.
Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football, as they've got it as we resume action.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the stakes.
Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
He'll field this at the 5. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
play fake. Now Penix. Wide open receiver, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons add 6 to their lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Dolphins 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, and discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua going to give this to Wright. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
All right, fellas, listen up. 20, TX.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And looking to throw, Penix. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
2nd and 10. A give left side to Robinson. There's Robinson showing the flash. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons are able to widen their lead in this first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls get through goalposts.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll give this to Wright, running right. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready. Let's go.
Tua going to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards there, and a Falcon first down.
First down.
19, tight. 19.
First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got a throw right sideline is complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the first and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. To the air, Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Coup for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Tua, the final shot before half. They're going deep for Hill. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down, Miami.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. On play action, here's Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why, because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game, because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So, game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll throw with Penix. Got him in. It's London. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Falcon.
Here's Penix. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll pick up about 3 there up to the 43. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now 3rd down and 7. Now Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. On the give, here's Robinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2nd down and 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the field.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Penix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go right back to right. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
Go.
Looking to pass. Tua. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They'll run for it. Here's Wright. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38. From the gun, it's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to take over once again. At their own 37-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
First down.
19 side.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Dolphins 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
32-yard line.
On the give, this is right. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play fake. Now Penix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal for every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Going to let one fly for Robinson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. To throw is Wilson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throw left side complete. That's right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 3 yards defense on the scramble there at second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Give up the middle to right. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Wilson. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for him here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he coaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense.